Dreamscape presents Death at King's Chapel, a Higgins and Hawke mystery. Book 6 by Lee Strauss. Narrated by Pamela Dillman. Chapter 1. A call to visit a cemetery wasn't something out of the ordinary, as Boston's chief medical examiner, Dr. Haley Higgins' job was advocating for the dead and providing answers for the living. Haley lived and breathed forensic science, and the 1930s looked promising for new breakthroughs in the field, which could only help her do her best at her job. With many of the first settlers making their home in Boston, the city had some of the oldest burying grounds in the country, and King's Chapel's burying ground was the oldest of those. Parking her 29 DeSoto on Tremont, Haley grabbed her medical bag and walked across the grounds to the church entrance, where she'd agreed to meet Detective Brock. The cemetery's grand prestige didn't match its actual size. The old plot held rows of tilted, weather-worn headstones like crooked teeth. The lawns surrounding them were well kept, and the trees and bushes were trimmed and pruned. The shade created there kept the grass soft and damp, and it squished under Haley's weight. The crypt lay underneath the chapel, and Haley found the now familiar form of Nolan Brock waiting inside, his shoulders slouching as if to compensate for his above-average height, a temptation Haley knew well, being overly tall herself. His hat, dented at the front, sat slightly askew on a round head. Although some considered him physically and socially awkward, Haley found him endearing. And to her dismay, she now considered his nicely symmetrical face rather attractive. Even more concerning was how her cheeks grew warm when he acknowledged her with the tip of his hat, and how she impulsively responded by pushing runaway curls behind her ears. "Dr. Higgins," Detective Brock said. "Detective?" Their initial conversation was brief, as they'd just gotten off the telephone with each other. During the call, Detective Brock had made Haley aware of a grim discovery. Haley greeted his accompanying officers before taking in the sanctuary of King's Chapel. Considering the Romanesque multi-column exterior, the interior was plain, with whitewashed walls and pillars. A couple of simple chandeliers hung from ceilings, with
Sample complete. Ready to continue?